Yeah, the data center that everyone's talking about is the Kevin O'Leary one, 40,000 acres here. It will generate as much heat as, I think it was 23 atomic bombs detonating daily. Yeah. The community did everything they could to voice how much they don't want it, but then they decided, fuck that, we're doing it anyway. So the fossils in power over there were like, yeah, it's alright. We'll unanimously vote it through. 40,000 acres, by the way, is whatever you're picturing, triple it. I feel like most people here can't even fathom what 40,000 acres actually looks like. It is an unbelievable scale. NBC did a great video covering it, did they? There, let me check it out. I saw a couple clips from it. They were, like, people were screaming, like, no, 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 none of us want this, no, no, no. And then one of the guys, like, for hell's sake, calm down. Which I thought was very telling. Actual demons. And then they ended up going to another room to avoid all of the riffraff so they could unanimously pass it in peace and quiet. Which one does a good job covering it, Archive? Is it the one from 2 days ago?
Concern and outrage in Utah. Concern and outrage in Utah.
For hell's sake, grow up.
There it is, yeah. For hell's sake, grow up. What an interesting expression there, brother. Usually it's for heaven's sake, but this must be one of hell's finest warriors.
Grow up.
Where hundreds of protesters this week flooded this meeting of Box Elder County Commissioners.
Can you be quiet and let our citizens hear what needs to be said, please?
As they voted to move forward with a controversial data center proposal backed by celebrity Canadian businessman Kevin O'Leary.
Fucking worm, man. He's such a worm. Oh my god, and the way he keeps defending it too. Ugh, it's so delusional. He's like, oh, no one's actually against it. They're just being bussed in. They're misled.
Hello, Sharks.
Known as Mr. Wonderful on the hit show Shark Tank.
You should do this deal. You have no risk. Just say yes.
O'Leary firing
nice leather jacket.
Testing criticism in this video posted on social media after the vote.
I'm pretty aware of what these concerns are. They are around air, water use, heat. Sustainability is at the heart of what we do in terms of all these proposals. We're not just Utah.
The Stratos project is a plan to build a 40,000 acre...
Kevin's Canadian, right? Am I remembering that correctly? Isn't this guy Canadian? Yeah, he's Canadian. Because I was listening to some of the other things he was saying about, like, oh, this is exactly what we need in the country, that kind of stuff. Love that. Love that. Thanks, Kevin.
Development
one of us.
Utah's Great Salt Lake, boosted by government tax incentives, and according to a county fact sheet, is eventually expected to generate and consume up to 9 gigawatts of power once completed, a number MIDA, the state entity backing the project, says is more than double Utah's average energy consumption.
Perfect.
Data centers of the old have a bad reputation. They gobble up a lot of water, they use up your power, and then when they're all built, they don't employ many people.
That's very true. I was actually just reading something about one of the larger data centers in the country. I believe it's a Meta data center. It had temp jobs, obviously, for the construction, which they always tout like, oh, it's so many new jobs to the local economy, so many new jobs for the community. It's great, that kind of thing. And then they checked in on that Meta data, I'm pretty sure it was Meta, data center like a year later. I think they had 150 actual employees for a massive data center. And then some of the other ones that are on the smaller side had 25. So they don't actually employ a significant working force. It's a complete scam. It is completely a scam.
This is not that. Power usage is completely self-contained.
The project's potential environmental impact sparking much of the outrage.
We're losing land, we're losing water, and we're losing air quality.
This has the footprint in the valley of 2,000 Walmart supercenters. That's the physical footprint. If you want the energy footprint, it's 40,000 Walmart supercenters in this one small valley.
as plans for other large data centers proposed across the country have led to heated debate.
Remove this person that's heckling.
O'Leary now casting doubt on the pushback in Utah.
We think over 90% of the protesters are actually not people that live in Utah or Box Elder County. They're being bussed in.
By who? Who would bust them in? We have to fight this data center. Who? All of the rich people that would even be able to afford to do that are all gung-ho on these data centers, Kevin. It is solely for fucking goober demons like you to profit off of. So who the fuck would even be bussing them in? All of them are constantly lobbying for data centers. All of the rich people that would be able to afford 90% of these protesters being bussed across the country. So they wouldn't do that. It's all a scam. And it's painfully clear that the politicians don't actually care about, like, the people here. Outright denying them, then they leave after getting overwhelmingly booed for it so they can go unanimously pass it in private. It's such a sham. How far do you think your R6 team will make it in this major? All the way. The big W. We looked great today. We've been looking fantastic. I have a lot of faith in our squad. The boys been cooking. No one here in Utah wants it. The actual communities these data centers are built in do not want these things. They make it clear. Like, it's not like people are quiet about it. When data centers move in, they are constantly pushing back and fighting. But since all of these politicians are in the pockets of the people that are building it, they just force it through anyway. And then there are checkups, like there's been enough that have been around long enough that you do have data. So you can see the impact that it's had on some of the local communities where they've been there for a little while. It is significantly higher prices on energy, water, also reduced quality of water in certain ones that I've seen. Like, it is bad. It is genuinely horrible for the people there, and it gives them no benefit. Because again, they run so lean, they don't actually hire a lot of workers. One of the biggest ones in the country, again, I'm pretty sure it was Meta, only employs, I think, 150 full-time employees. Everything else was temp jobs. So you get nothing. You get actually nothing for this. It moves into your community, jacks up your prices, and fucks you in the face. It sucks. Clean water is overrated. True! Give me the AI runoff sludge. That way I can drink it happily knowing that it was used to generate a picture of me in a bikini on Twitter. What are data centers used for? Genuinely everything around AI. Like, computing, everything. Like, it is a giant hub for all of it. So that way they can use the infrastructure, so they also sell that to, like, the military and things like that. That way they can utilize it. Oh yeah, I mean, it's not exclusively AI. Like, I know a lot of, like, cloud computation and stuff and storage, I know. But that's the bulk of it. The reason why we're experiencing the boom is AI. Data centers aren't, like, brand new, but the reason they're exploding like this is solely because of AI. You saw the major data center fire in the Netherlands that caused a ton of free movies and anime sites to stop working? I did not see that. Make sure to smash that like button and thumbs up, ring the bell, tell your mom I said hi.